This is Balchik in February, the Promenade. If you've ever been here in summer, you know that this is normally one of the busiest places in town. Terraces are full, restaurants are open all day, people walk here from morning till evening along the sea. Kids with ice creams, tourists talking pictures, music coming from bars. It's really alive. But today it's quiet. Many places are closed, the chairs are stacked, the doors are shut. There's no music, no voices, no cars passing by, and the only thing you hear are the waves and the wind. Now and then somebody or someone walks by, but that's about it. If you've been here in summer, it's almost hard to believe that this is the exact same place as before. What you see here is not unusual. Balchik has a very clear seasonal rhythm. In summer, everything revolves around tourism. The promenade becomes the heart of the town. But in winter, that changes. A large part of the restaurants and bars close their doors until the next season. And life moves away from coastlines. But same place, but a different purpose. Where in summer, this is a meeting place for visitors. In winter, it simply becomes a walking area for the people who live here. Walking here in winter, you almost start to wonder, has this always been a tourist place? Because today it's hard to imagine that this used to be anything else than a promenade with restaurants and terraces by the sea. If you open Google View or Street View and go back a few years in time, you can see that this place looked completely different. The part of the coastline is what you know today. It's actually quite recent. Balchik itself is not a new town. Its origins go far back in history. When this was a small harbor on the Black Sea, for centuries Balchik was mainly a fishing and trading town. During the Ottoman period, it remained a modest coastal place, without any real tourist character. That only started to change in the 20th century, when Queen Mary of Romania built her summer residence here in 1920s. After her death, her heart was even kept for some time in a small chapel in the gardens of the place here in Balchik. But even after that, this remains for a long time a quiet coastal town with a small harbor and local fishing. The promenade and the marina, as we know them today, have really only been developed over the past decades, with the rise of tourism along the Black Sea. And good to know, Balchik is also called sometimes the White Town because of the limestone cliffs on which the town is built. That same white stone was often used to build houses. So many of the older homes are literally built from the rock they stand on. Today, Balchik has around 9,000 residents, and that number has actually been decreasing over the past decades. That's not unique to Balchik. Across whole Bulgaria, many smaller towns and coastal places have seen a drop of population. According to recent studies, more and more people are moving toward larger cities like Varna or Sofia, while smaller places are more and more seasonal inhabited. This means that life here doesn't necessarily disappear, but that its rhythm changes throughout the year. In winter, that rhythm shifts. Some residents spend the colder months in Varna. Some even have a second apartment and stay for a few months when things are quieter here. Others are only here part of the year, often international residents or expats who use Balchik as a second home. They sometimes travel to warmer places during the winter. That could be also nice. And those who stay make it cozy in a different way. Life moves more indoors with friends, family, shared meals. Many people here also make their own wine or rakia. And traditional dried sausage like lukanka or sotschuk, I hope I spell it good, are often homemade. Life doesn't stop, it simply moves to a different rhythm. In summer, this is a place for visitors, for holidays, restaurants, and long evenings by the sea. But in winter, Balchik is a different piece. Quieter, slower, more local. The promenade that was full of life just a few months ago becomes again what it once was, a place by the sea. A side of Balchik that most people never see. If you like to see more of what life here looks through the year, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And then I see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao. Thanks for watching.